Seeking attention does not equal to mental illness. Not every behavior is a disorder. Seeking attention can sometimes just be part of someone's personality or coping style. It does not automatically mean they have a mental health condition. Trauma can drive attention seeking. Some people act out or seek attention because of past trauma or neglect. It is a cry for support, not proof of an illness. Misjudging creates stigma. Labeling someone as attention-seeking without understanding their situation minimizes real struggles and silences people from asking for help. Attention-seeking is not a symptom. While some people with mental health conditions may also seek attention, the behavior itself is not part of the condition. It is separate. Everyone needs validation. Wanting to be seen and heard is a basic human need. Instead of shaming people, we should approach with empathy and understanding. Social media magnifies judgment. On platforms, people are quick to dismiss others as attention-seeking when they share struggles, but sharing online can actually be a way of finding community and support. Cry for help versus clout chasing. There is a difference between someone reaching out because they are genuinely struggling and someone chasing likes or validation. The two should not be confused. Performative versus authentic expression. Some people express pain online in exaggerated ways, but that does not mean all vulnerable posts are fake. Each person's way of coping is different. Silencing with labels hurts. Calling someone dramatic or attention-seeking can shut down real conversations about mental health, leaving people isolated when they need help most. Normalizing healthy attention. It is okay to want attention, reassurance, or recognition. Seeking attention becomes harmful only when it is the only way someone feels valued. The misconception around attention-seeking. The phrase, attention-seeking, often carries a negative undertone. In everyday language, it is used as a way to dismiss someone's behavior. However, equating attention-seeking with mental illness is misleading. Not every behavior signals a disorder, and simplifying it this way prevents deeper understanding of the individual. When behavior is not a disorder. From a psychological standpoint, seeking attention can be part of normal human behavior. Everyone, at some level, desires recognition, validation, and empathy. Labeling all such expressions as pathological can contribute to stigma and reduce open conversations about mental health. Trauma as a root cause. Research in criminology and psychology shows that individuals who have experienced trauma, abuse, or neglect are more likely to display behaviors that appear attention-seeking. Rather than being manipulative, these actions are often survival mechanisms or cries for help. Stigma and its consequences. Stigmatizing someone as attention-seeking can have real consequences. It may silence individuals, preventing them from reaching out for genuine support. In criminological terms, the silencing effect can even push vulnerable people towards risky coping mechanisms, including substance abuse or crime. Global mental health perspectives. Globally, health systems are beginning to recognize that behavior should not be medicalized without careful evaluation. For instance, the World Health Organization, WHO, emphasizes the need to distinguish between normal emotional responses and diagnosable mental disorders, to avoid over-pathologizing human experience. The role of social media. In today's world, social media platforms amplify both expression and judgment. While online sharing can provide community and validation, it can also expose individuals to criticism. People who post openly about their struggles may be dismissed as clout chasing, a label that trivializes real suffering. Criminology, when misjudgment harms. In criminology, misunderstanding behavior as mere attention-seeking can have serious outcomes. A teenager posting suicidal thoughts online, for example, may be dismissed by peers and authorities as dramatic, only for the situation to escalate tragically when genuine cries for help go unanswered. Law and duty of care. From a legal perspective, duty of care becomes relevant. In countries like the UK, laws such as the Mental Health Act place responsibility on professionals to assess risk carefully. Ignoring behavior as just seeking attention can lead to negligence claims if harm occurs. Human rights and mental health. Internationally, human rights law also plays a role. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities, CRPD, emphasizes dignity, respect, and access to mental health care. Labeling and dismissing behavior runs contrary to these global obligations. The psychology of validation. Psychology consistently shows that validation is a fundamental human need. Studies in attachment theory reveal that lack of attention during early development can shape adult behavior, often driving individuals to seek reassurance later in life. Healthy attention versus harmful patterns. It is important to distinguish between healthy attention-seeking and harmful behavioral patterns. While it is natural to want recognition, problems arise when this becomes the sole strategy for feeling valued. Therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, can help individuals find healthier coping mechanisms. The fine line in diagnosis. Clinicians must tread carefully. While some psychiatric conditions such as histrionic personality disorder or borderline personality disorder include elements of dramatic behavior, not all displays of vulnerability fall into these categories. Overdiagnosis risks mislabeling normal emotional expression as pathology. The role of education and awareness. Schools, workplaces, and online communities play a crucial role in addressing stigma. By teaching the difference between genuine expressions of need and misconceptions of attention-seeking, societies can foster more compassionate responses towards empathy and support. Rather than silencing individuals with labels, a culture of empathy should be encouraged. Listening, offering support, and distinguishing between calls for help and performative behavior is key to protecting mental health and reducing harm. Conclusion: rethinking attention-seeking. The narrative needs to shift. Attention-seeking is not automatically a sign of mental illness, nor is it always negative. It is a reminder of the universal human need to be seen and heard. By combining psychological insight, legal protections, and empathetic social practices, we can build a world where no one feels dismissed when reaching out.